Long time no see, everyone. It's your old mate Chicagon back at it again. This time with a bit of an update. It's been a while, but let's get to it. It's some latest pickups. So it's been a few weeks since my last video. I do apologize. I got very sick. It was just the flu, I think. I did a few rats, but it only came back as negative. So I guess it was the flu because it was basically COVID, but not COVID. I was sick. And then I'm also dealing with starting a full-time job, which means I'm finding a lot less time to be able to make videos. It's difficult, but we're here. I feel like I can only really do them on weekends now. And also the times change. So by the time I get home from work, it's dark. And I guess this is all irrelevant to you all, but yeah, that's where I'm at. And so we're here today making a video of clothes that I've picked up in the past couple of months. As always as well, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and comments are very much appreciated. I also did want to preface that with these pickups, I do sell a lot of clothes as well. So mainly what I'm doing is I sell things to then fund other things. So to try and stay within budget, because things can kind of get away from you pretty quick if you are just buying everything willy-nilly. So just so you're aware, because it seems like there are a few things that actually write the list. I was like, oh, that's more than I expected. I wonder if it'll do okay putting the mic on here. I'm standing kind of far away from the camera, so having like the onboard mic, I'm just seeing whether this little clippy boy does any better. But yeah, let's start with accessories. So first up we have, would you believe it, another Yohji tie. This is a Homme tie in Hangul, which is Korean. The Korean characters, I believe, are called Hangul, and I'm not sure if it'll pick it up, but the letters are kind of shiny. Compared to the other ties I have, these are quite shiny, which is kind of cool. What does it say, I hear you ask? It doesn't say something like soup or believe in yourself. I think the way you say it is namidabul or something similar, but basically it is a part of a chant that Buddhists do. But basically it's a thing that you say when you are like chanting or praying, and I think it looks awesome. It is the same wool as the rest of the ties. I may have too many ties at this stage, but I'm really into them. And I do also have some grail ties that I will make a video on for current grails. But yeah, cool tie. I really like it. I've been rinsing it a lot, wearing it all the time, and I'm not sure if anyone noticed, but I am learning how to do like Windsor knots, and instead of like the really simple like 2-second tie thing, and I'm lazy, so I've been wearing this one a lot because it's already done. Cheat code. Okay, next up, this one's gonna be a bit harder to film, but this is a Vivienne Westwood necklace. What's really cool about this though is that it actually came with the proof of purchase, which rarely anything I seem to find by them comes with, an actual bag and the box itself. So it's cool to note and see that this was purchased in March 2018, and it has like a serial number, how much it costs, like stamp of purchase. Really cool. I vibe with that. It's nice. Here's the necklace. It's like a black gunmetal finish, which I really am a fan of. It's a 3D version of the orb. I think it's really neat. I've only worn this once. It did arrive very recently. I think it's super neat, and just looking for options in terms of wearing like jewelry when going out to try and wear something a little less, I guess, out there like a tie. So I'm really happy with it. I'm happy it came with all the information, so I know definitely that it is a legitimate piece, and I'm very happy with it. I really do like this gunmetal, this like black silver color too. I think it is really cool, and would love to get more pieces that do have that as well. But yeah, awesome necklace. Can't wait to wear it more. Okay, so next up is a pair of Yohji made in France sunglasses. What do you think? I do have a couple of other pairs, one that look like Ray-Bans. I'll just put them on. So I do have this pair, which are like Ray-Bans, awesome sunglasses. I did wear them a lot during summer. And then I had this other pair, which were the first pair that I got, and I just rarely wore them. And it's not that I don't like them, it's that I find them hard to wear because they are quite big and bulky. and it just didn't feel like me. Like, I really like these sunglasses, but I wasn't really getting much use out of them because I didn't feel super comfortable in them. And so had been keeping an eye out for another pair of sunglasses to try and fill that void of like, I don't want to wear a Ray-Ban-y type thing. I want to wear something a bit more, I don't know, artsy-fartsy, so to speak, and settled on these ones, which are much smaller overall, but I really like the frame throughout. And I don't know, gives me Leon the Professional vibes. Or maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person, but I really like these. I've only worn these out once. Melbourne summer just, it barely even happened, and it's just raining every day at the moment. So putting on sunnies, not quite it, but these are them. I really like them. I'm a big fan, and I can't wait for better weather to wear them. Okay, next up. So with the full-time job, wow, I just started pouring. Okay, so next up, I did get a couple of rings, and rings are something I have not really put any money or interest into over the past few years. I've always just had the same rings that I've been wearing from Depop, besides this one that I got from Just Black, a Perth, I think they're a Perth jewelry maker. And then recently with the full-time job, wanted to kind of treat myself for something. So I did pick up a couple of Yohji rings. This is a 2017 Gothic vampire ring made of 950 silver, size 19. I couldn't really find many larger, but this basically fits on one of these fingers, and I think it is quite nice there. Really cute ring. I love the design, and I'm very, very happy with it overall. And this other one that I picked up is from Wise and is from 2020 and is from 2007. Really, really gorgeous ring, gorgeous design. Both of these are 950 silver, which I'm not very informed with jewelry, but I do see silver 925 everywhere. And apparently 950 is of a higher quality, and it is like the highest quality, what I was told, before the silver gets a bit too malleable to, you know, fashion into things. So very, very nice. Here they both are, but this is my current ring layout. One day I will get rings for my bigger fingers, but it can be a bit of a challenge finding larger sizes. And with rings, I find it very difficult without actually being able to put them on to figure that part out. Okay, so with that's accessories. Let's move on to clothes. And because I was out earlier, I'm basically wearing most of them already. So let's start with one that I'm not currently wearing because it'll be easier to show off. Okay, so this is a Yohji Yamamoto Black Scandal work jacket. It's a bit of a long one, and it's very, very simple. It kind of reminded me a lot of the Le Laboureux French work chalk coat jackets, but this is a much, much thinner cotton and finish, so it's very, very light, and so it's very ideal for me as someone who does get hot very easily to be able to layer with light items of clothing. Just switching where the mic is so I can take this thing off and put it on for y'all. It's pretty straightforward, but one interesting detail, which is also something that I see on the Femme staff coat, is that you have this behind the collar, these like triangles that stick out. I mean, not stick out, but they like are drawn out. And I'm not sure, like both on here, like both here, and I'm not sure what purpose they serve. And if anyone does know, I would really, really appreciate it, because that'd be super helpful. But it's a bit of design language across the two, and I'm not sure whether it is just something like ornamental or whether it is serving a purpose. So would love to know. But yeah, this is how it fits. Really, really nice, really easy. I just pop it on top of things and, you know, off to the races. I rarely wear it buttoned up. It does fit, like most things, very oversized. I think this is just and this is a size 2 as well. So It's probably super oversized on the intended body shape. Here is the logo patch. Does it have inner pockets? Yes, one. I actually haven't looked on the inside. Just one inner pocket. But it's rad. I do wear this a lot, and especially lately on my little outfit tracking app, it's been getting a lot of use. But yeah, this is the work coat. All right, so next up, I'm already currently wearing it. This is a Wise bang-on shirt, a button-down shirt. I have never owned a button-down shirt before, and the way it is a button-down, if you weren't already aware, is that the collar buttons down to the body of the shirt. So if you move closer, you can see that here. But what's a really cool detail of this shirt is that we have these like monkey paw, monkey fist. I'm not sure what you'd call them, but these style buttons throughout the top part of the shirt itself. Then for the lower half, it is just regular buttons. But the reason I picked this up was that I do have the black sight shirt that I wear all the time, but I wanted something that could, you know, go along with that and be a different option that would also look nice without having to wear like a tie or a necklace. And I really feel like these monkey fist, I don't know what to call them, but these details look really nice by themselves on the buttons to wear without anything else on them, and it still looks quite interesting. So I've been wearing this the past few days. I really, really like this shirt. The fit is okay. It's a size 3. It could be a bit larger, but also I could be a bit smaller, couldn't I? And that's why we go to the gymnasium, try and stay fit and fit into cool clothes. Yeah, tell them. So yeah, this is the Wise Bang On shirt, and I am very, very stoked with it, and I feel like I'm just gravitating towards it every day. Okay, next up is a type of coat. A type of coat, I've been wearing it throughout the video, I just took it off before. But this was actually from the seller who was selling the work coat. This is a put-on stand collar light coat. It is very, very light. You can potentially see me through it, but this is something that I am very, very happy with. Also wearing quite a bit. I've probably worn it almost every day the past week, as it's just an easy layer to pop on. It's a very large top. You just pop it on, it hangs and drapes very, very nicely. A couple of pockets, inner pockets. Yes, there's one. It's actually a lot. There's a couple here and one here. I'm not sure why you would fill these pockets up because of how light this fabric is. It would really just sort of weigh it down and look a bit odd because it doesn't have a lot of shape to begin with. And I say stand collar, even though you can, it does have, you know, like the little lapel details here to fold it down, but I've just worn it up. I think it's a really nice mid layer to wear. It's nice and long as well, flowy, everything you want. I'm so happy with this. Been wearing it all the time. It is a very, very good mid layer. I haven't really worn it as an outer layer because it has been a bit chilly lately, so I do layer something over the top. But say the work jacket or like a wool coat, a raincoat, just something over the top, a blazer, looks really, really nice to have that in-between layer. And the fact that it's so thin is so, so handy for me as well. Because yeah, I get hot really easily and it's gross. But with this, not so gross. All right, for the last one, I need to like adjust the camera. Let me figure this out. I still have a lingering cough, which is really, really frustrating, but that's all that's lingering. Everything else is fine. Okay, so with the shop that I've been running, I do offer some sort of service that if somebody's looking for a specific item, I try and source it for them and get it for them and then get it sent to them wherever they may be. And someone was looking for a pair of Yohji wrap pants. They're actually quite expensive to get the mainline ones, but I was able to find some at a pretty decent price and get them to them. But in the process of finding those, I found these, which are a pair of B by Yohji skirt wrap pants. And basically they're just regular cropped looking pants, but have this wrap part that comes from the left leg outseam and across that you then loop through and tie on the waistband on the right side with extra fabric here, so it doesn't go all the way around. It just comes back there and flaps down. Now, what I really like about these is that they are in this triacetate polyester blend material, which I think they call like Dasheen. I'm not sure the correct pronunciation for it, but it's got this interesting look to it. It's very, very light. It's very breathable and doesn't really wrinkle or anything. The rear of the pants also have an extra piece of fabric there as well. So you have just all this extra amount that looks so nice in movement. And should you want to, you don't have to loop the pants through, but I'll just show you. You can let them hang like this for extra drape. The only issue is that it does touch the ground. I could pull them higher to avoid that, but you know, again, waist issues. I need to, just food is so good. But yeah, I did try wearing them open one day and just very, very quickly I'd already like stepped on them and I was like, okay, this is a bit too difficult, but I don't mind. Wrapping them across is fine. And these are a beautiful pair of pants. This fabric I am in love with. If I could own more pieces in this, I would. I'd like to try a shirt in this fabric because it's just so comfortable and drapes so nicely. It's hard to show with a camera that's not incredibly high quality. I'm sorry, I don't have that money, but it kind of has a little shine to it and just awesome. I am such a fan of this fabric that they put together, and yeah, as I said, would totally wear more things in this fabric. We'll see how we do. Okay, so they are my latest pickups and I hope that you have enjoyed them. I'm pretty happy with a lot of them, and as I said, I've been wearing like this shirt with the long coat and the work jacket a lot this week, just in different variations and different orders. And these pants I do wear a bit, not a lot this week, but I guess the past couple of days I have, and I'm wearing them right now. Would you believe it? What a coincidence that I decided to film this video whilst wearing most of the items. I really like the accessories. I love the tie, and yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've actually sold a lot of pieces that I had built up in the wardrobe over like the past couple of years. And it's been sad to see some go, but ultimately I just wasn't wearing a lot of things. And I keep referring to this app a lot. It's not sponsored, but tracking your information on this app, I'll probably do a video on it, is really useful to see what you do wear, what you don't wear, and sort of going through and you say, oh, like I just never wear this piece. When was the last time I wore it? Oh, 400 days ago. Why is that? Like maybe I shouldn't have that piece anymore. So yeah, it's been a good time and I hope you've enjoyed this. It's been fun to make another video. More videos to come soon. I'm always like typing things and people are also sending me ideas of things to do as well. And I appreciate those who reach out. So as always, you'll take care of yourselves, have fun, be safe, and don't do anything I do except genuinely start tracking your outfits. If not for anyone else, just do it for yourself so you can try and figure out what's working and what's not working. It's a lot of fun, trust me. I should just make another video on it. And I'll see you there. All right, bye-bye.